2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Mitchell is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. And for Golden State, we've got Thompson. Derrick Rose is out there with Dwayne Wade. Then it's Tatum. And it's Siakam in at the center position. Well, both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
And it's Adebayo in the corner. Pass to Mitchell. Launches it. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Mitchell's got the opening field goal of the game for Boston.
Whether he's initiating the offense or playing off the ball, Mitchell is equally effective.
Rose attacking, goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Adebayo. Here's Gobert. And it's D. Wade with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Rose passes to Wade. The kick out to Tatum. Good on the triple.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. Now he's worried it's going to be one of those nights when Donovan Mitchell just goes off. He told me it's like guarding a ticking time bomb. You never know when he's going to blow up, but you're anticipating it. So coach is expecting the best out of his team, preparing for the worst. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
Doncic looking it over. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Siakam. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Siakam's got his second basket. Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
Pass to Tatum from outside the arc. And no good that time. Boston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And Gobert kicks to DeRozan. Back to Gobert. Out to Doncic to end the run. Offensive rebound. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
Warriors leading by 4. Wade outside. Rose sets the screen for Wade. Over Mitchell. The shot by Wade, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Celtics. Pass to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
It is not an easy thing to body up to Mitchell. He is built like an absolute brick.
And Thompson kicks to Wade. And it's Wade slamming it down.
And there's the youth. Wade jumping out of the gym.
Now, Doncic, no scoring in this one. We've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
John Collins comes in for Jason Tatum, and Lowry Markkanen subbed in for Thompson. Then for the Celtics, Paolo Banchero comes in for Bam Adebayo, and it's ball in for DeMar DeRozan. Here's Mitchell. He's got 5. Doncic outside. The Celtics working the ball around now. Drills it from outside.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And, Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
Pass to Banchero. Over Siakam. And another basket for Boston.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
Rose with the ball. Here's Collins. It's rebounded by Doncic. Boston's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. The Warriors leading. Now, here's Siakam. And that one is off. There's 47 seconds left here in the opening quarter. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Warriors have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Wade finds Markkanen. No good with the triple. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Here's Doncic. He nails it, and we're tied up. Doncic has got 5 now.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Here's Rose driving in. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Ball, the pass to Banchero. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. It's a tie game in the Bay Area. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Banchero up there with Clint Capella. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Ball in at the shooting guard position. From about 16, and it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. The Warriors shooting 43% from the floor. Teardrop shot. Rebound, Boston.
That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
And here is Ball. Nothing on the board. Maxey looking it over. It's good from long range. Maxey's got the lead up to 3 now for Boston.
That sudden move off the pick, Maxey, is tough to stay with defensively.
Pass to Collins. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. The 3 from Tatum. Rebounded by Capella.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Maxey kicks the ball. Richard, we've seen how far basketball has evolved from 10 years ago to 5 years ago to now. What is it looking like when you go ahead 5 or 10 years?
I think in 5 to 10 years, we're going to see more and more centers that are just so skilled. Taller players, more Kevin Durant's. You're going to see more Wendy's. You're going to see more Chet Holmgrens because they're not just putting the tall guy underneath the basket. They're giving him the ball and teaching him how to run pick and roll now.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Changes here for the Warriors. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Irving. Bam Adebayo's checked in for the Celtics. Mitchell comes in for Maxey. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Collins. And Thompson launches it from deep. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Boston leading by 5. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Ball.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Collins, a screen on Ball.
And it's Rose missing. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Such a wide open look.
See, it's Klay's accuracy that makes him so hard to stop. He's a constant threat from range.
Back to Ball. Markkanen against DeRozan. Puts up a 3. Connects from three-point range. DeRozan's got 5 points so far.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Tatum on the wing. He's covered by Banchero. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
And that one falls for Tatum.
What strikes me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them.
And the Warriors making a change here. Wade's checked in. And the Celtics also making a change. Doncic is checked in. And so Tatum nails them both. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Banchero outside. Pass to Adebayo. Warriors with the rebound.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple. When I came into this league as a defender, I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
Certainly, DA is a two-way threat. Wade outside. Thompson left side. Outside Tatum. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Just look, he's ready.
Doncic outside. Banchero outside. Really left alone that time. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Wade outside. Thompson outside. Outside Tatum. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And that's probably his most dangerous weapon. Tatum just has a smooth jumper.
There's 57 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Doncic. And it's D. Wade with the rebound. Warriors trail by 5. Tatum passes to Rose. There's the triple. Tatum's shot is off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Out to the wing. Ball from long range. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Wade's got 4 rebounds now tonight. That shot, no good. Good D by Mitchell. Doncic outside. Doncic converts inside.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And we finished one half of basketball. Boston on top. They lead by 7. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Warriors trail by 7. We've got Wade. Jason Tatum is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Rose. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And so Doncic will bring it up for Boston. Mitchell outside. DeRozan for 3. That shot off. To the paint. And Siakam throws it down.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
To Gobert. Outside DeRozan. Over Thompson. And it's DeRozan missing. The Warriors shooting for the game at 42%. The veteran DeMar DeRozan, RJ, a terrific player, a great scorer.
And he's been doing it for a long time. He has been the lead scorer since he picked up a basketball.
Mitchell kicks to Doncic. Back to Mitchell. Gobert down low. He's covered by Rose. DeRozan for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Wade's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Inside. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Wade's got 6.
Love the concentration from Wade. Totally committed to finding a high percentage shot.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. Doncic kicks to Mitchell. Adebayo with a screen for Mitchell. Hands it from downtown. Mitchell's got 13 points.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
And here's Tatum for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Doncic. Gobert with it. Here's Mitchell. Takes the 3. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Tatum passes to Rose. Thompson outside. Pass to Wade. Rose sets the screen for Wade. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Celtics leading by 6. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Doncic. A jump shot from the baseline is right on target. He's got 9.
And when Luka sees the mid-range open up, he takes the shot, keeping things simple.
Here's Tatum, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Warriors shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for 2, Jason Tatum.
And he makes the first. Good on both. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Gobert against Siakam. Doncic outside. Back to Gobert. Pass to Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Warriors trail by 6. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm... Whew.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Checked in for the Warriors. Banchero's checked in for the Celtics. Here's Doncic. He's got 9. Banchero left side. 5 on the clock. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Can't complete the alley-oop.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
The 3 for Doncic. It's rebounded by Golden State. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Tatum. Collins, a screen on Mitchell. The 3 from Tatum. Oh, Tatum from way outside.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Great open look there. Banchero's got 5 now.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Collins kicks to Rose. Outside Tatum. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Banchero looking around. DeRozan in the corner. Banchero is screened for DeRozan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, RJ, we talk about DeMar DeRozan scoring, but he's also a terrific passer.
Yeah, his first couple years in the league, DeRozan averaged less than 2 assists a game. Now, making plays for others is a big part of his game.
And the first one at the line is good.
There's an old school feel to DeMar's game. He'll hit you with a pull-up mid-range J. It makes DeRozan really tough to guard.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Dunleavy's check in for Gobert. All comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And Maxey's subbed in for Luka Doncic. He doesn't get the second one. Here's Banchero. Can't get it to fall. Warriors trail by 4. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wiggins dishes to Carney. Pass to Tatum. The 3. The 3 is drilled by Tatum. 17 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Now Maxey. He has 5. From deep 3-point territory. He can't get it to go. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Celtics lead by 1. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Boston, we've got Ball. Michael Porter's out there with Banchero. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. Porter, no luck. Golden State's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Thompson outside to take the lead. Rebounded by the Celtics. Porter looking it over. Ball up top. Nice ball movement by Boston. Banchero draws the double. A crossover. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Thompson. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
And the first one drops. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
They've played with a lot of heart to get back in this, and now they've got the other side on their heels with the game winding down.
Adebayo with this screen on Rose. Out to the for Adebayo. Stolen by Markkanen. Here's Wiggins to take the lead. Markkanen can't get it to go.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Banchero kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Celtics lead by 3.
So often, LaMelo is the setup man. There, he's on the finishing end.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And the Warriors with some changes. Siakam is checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Jason Tatum comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Wade in for Rose. And then for Boston, Gobert is checked in for Banchero. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Michael Porter. And Doncic is subbed in for Mitchell. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Rose is checked in for the Warriors. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Boston.
One shot.
And there are so many reasons to be a fan of Wade's. This young man's ceiling is sky high.
Doncic passes to Gobert. Mitchell outside. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
The Celtics with the lead. On the wing, Doncic. He's covered by Rose. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist on the night. Outside Tatum. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And, you know, another thing that's really been working for them tonight is the mid-range. They're having no problem finding shots in that area.
And that one misses. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Lets it go from 11. Misses off the left iron. Warriors trail by 3. Outside Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's crazy. He's growing taller. He's adding more muscle. Tatum just becomes harder to defend in there.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
And so Tatum nails them both.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Doncic passes to Adebayo. Wade against Mitchell. Doncic outside. Doncic very comfortable down low.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
And it's Wade penetrating. And then Wade slams it in.
And this team already trusts in Wade's ability to nail the big shot. Very impressive.
Doncic to the rack. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Doncic against Rose. Thompson misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Doncic against Siakam. Doncic with a screen for Adebayo. Mitchell outside. Over Rose. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Warriors trail by 3. And Thompson kicks to Wade. Out to Thompson to tie it up. Rebounded by the Celtics. To the inside. Here's DeRozan. Goes back up. DeRozan on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And so it's Boston with it. They lead by 1. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Thompson passes to Tatum. Out to Wade. To take the lead. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now. Again and again, they're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Here's Doncic. And an intentional foul right there. It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst-case scenario for them is OT.
Siakam outside. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Rudy. Donovan Mitchell, Hughes.
Much appreciated, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in.